Alrighty, y'all, welcome to Ellis Mowers. I'm going to give y'all a Friday update. As you can see, I got some push mowers. 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 push mowers, yep. $75 for all 11 push mowers. Let's give a look at them. And I'll also update you on a couple other projects that I'm doing. This is, I'll say, the good portion of the video. Like I said, 11 push mowers. Almost all of them except for one have a Briggs Quantum engine on them, and almost all of them except for one are self-propel. So let's start. I don't know the condition of them. All I know is that if I get one of them going, I got my money back. They were about 50 minutes away. Loaded them up on the truck and trailer. So I got a Lawn Boy 20-inch, and I have some extra parts and pieces in the truck that came with it, I guess, to where he kind of started working on them and then just had bigger projects and then just lost interest in them and just needed them gone. So 20-inch Lawn Boy, self-propelled Tough Cut 230 Troy built. Another yard, like a yard machine, the big wheel push mower. That's the only non-self-propel one. I might try and get this one going because it's got good cables and whatnot. That might be my first one. And I've got most of the engine covers and such that I need. This one's got the auto choke on it too. This one's blown up. It's a Troy built, but all the cables and stuff are good, so I can throw a motor on it probably and be alright. True variable speed. Newer, it's a newer model. Push mower, probably 2011 or newer. This is the only Tecumseh. We've got a front drive self-propel. All the cables are shot on it and the carburetor's off. So these, I mean, they look pretty salvageable overall. We'll find out. Got a couple that have a little bit of deck issues and whatnot, but nothing. I mean, I've got plenty of decks and stuff to go with, and like I said, if I get one of them going, I've got my money back. And I should get probably about, I'll say about 8 of them going. I might get all 11 of them going if I decide to just kind of fool around with them. So another Troy built big wheel self-propel. It's a little bit rough, a little bit rougher. That's a newer Troy built self-propel. I don't know what the issue is with that one. That might be one of the other candidates. Yardman 6.5 horse overhead valve. Got a couple overhead valve ones on here too, and I'll show you a feature that I forgot to mention on one of those. This is a JS36 John Deere, so or JS63, excuse me, JS63. Got the throttle cable and self-propel and all that. We'll see what cables work and what don't. Looks like the self-propel cable works at least. That's a plus. I've replaced the self-propel cable on a similar one of these push mowers, and got, you know, a lot of views, honestly. What else do we have here? This is one of them Platinum Series Easy Walk Craftsman's. It looks like it's missing a lot of these have like broken and rusted cables on them. Again, I can't complain with what I got, with what I paid for all 11 of these. I'm sure some of y'all are jealous. Some of y'all are like, and others are like, oh my gosh, you're in for it now, aren't you? I'm like, yeah, we'll see. I say it's better to have a lot of projects here to work on than to have sold everything and not have anything to work on, because then you might jump on something that you don't necessarily need to be worrying about working on, you know. So this last one's a snapper, high vac, a true snapper. It's got the 7-horse Intech on it. You know, a myriad of problems is going to come out with these. Like this one's got a hole in the bag. I could probably sew that hole up good enough for it to run. And I think all the cables and such are good on this one too. I don't want to pull them too hard because I don't want to break them, but they do need some lubricant on them. So yeah, $75, 11 push mowers, 10 of them are self-propel. Some of them are parts mowers and whatnot. I'll take it. Still, like I said, I'm really behind on projects just because I've been selling like crazy and doing such, so I still haven't touched the stuff on the trailer. The stuff in the backyard is going to be my next I'm trying to figure out if I want to get a push mower or two going, or if I want to worry about getting a rider going. They're getting pollen all over it because I got a bunch of trees out here in the backyard. But I'll get a couple, like I said, I'll get a couple of these going, hopefully get them out here in the next week or two. This will probably be the second one I work on. I'm going to get this Craftsman working over here on the end. I've got the bracket for the hood. I just trying to get other projects ready. I just have not gotten to these yet. I'm working as hard and as fast as I can in the time I got. This Murray is my grandma's. I'm pretty sure it's done. If y'all want to look at it, they basically just cranked it up, cut the grass, and just basically ran it to the ground is what I would presume, because look at all the grass caked up in here. You know that thing's been running hot. And I don't feel a piston moving, and I doubt that it's a stuck valve. So I'll order that that red cheap old MTD one that I got. Still has fuel issues. I went over there and cut the grass because I didn't want to leave my personal mower over there, and so it's over there right now. I got a carburetor on order for it. I'm going to slap a carb on it, and I'm just going to probably let them have it. I'm doing good enough in this business this year. I don't really need to worry about a couple $100 here and there. She gave me a couple of push mowers and my grandpa's old air compressor, which works good, so I'm, would make sure that she's taken care of. This will probably be the next project. I've had this thing sitting out here for about 3 weeks and still haven't put it on it. It's the pulley. Kind of a little disappointed because I wanted to get this one going much earlier than this. I just have had other projects to work on. As you can see, I've got no shortage of stuff. No shortage. The sad update is the John Deere 125. I was hoping it was a head gasket issue because I found out that it has no compression, and it's not. Let me show you. Turn the motor. Cylinder's not turning, so it's got a broken rod on it. So I'm gonna button this back up, and I'm just gonna put it back in the backyard and pull in another project or two to work on. Sales have been good this week so far. I've sold the last of my big wheel push mowers. Both of the Bolins that I showed y'all on Monday are already gone. This mower is going to go back to my grandma's. I'm going to get I left one of my newer Murrays or Hyper Toughs over there just so that they at least had something to cut the grass until I could get back. I'm going to send that one back over there so I can get my nice mower back. Sold 2 of these today. So they're starting to roll out. Hopefully I'll have another one gone, 1 or 2 more of these gone today, and then hopefully I'll sell a couple tomorrow. The weed eater's good. I got somebody coming hopefully this afternoon to buy it, or this evening. And if y'all follow me on Instagram, Ellis Mowers 09, y'all saw that I did the engine swap on this, and it ended up being a flywheel key issue that was causing all the backfiring and such that I had. Fixed the flywheel key, runs good now, surges a little bit here and there, but I'll take it. I did a little aerosol overhaul on the deck just to make it look a little bit better. It looks good. That's one of those things where they say it looks good from 10 feet away. Well, it looks good from 10 feet away. It's not the most beautiful thing in the world, but I was not going to take the deck back off, and quite honestly, I am done with this riding mower. I tried to test I put a new stator in it as well, or one that I had here at the house. I tried to test, and I do not think it is charging the battery. At this point, I'm letting it ride. I'll let the potential buyer know that you're probably going to be good for the season with it not charging the battery. It's not sucking the battery life out of it, so I can live with that. I'll tell them, if you want to buy a battery tender for $10 or $15 and just pop it on the day before, probably have no issue. At some point, you just have to stop, and I like to get everything nice and I guess you can call it perfect. Maybe not perfect, but good enough, And That's as good as that one's going to get, because I've spent way too much time and effort on this mower for it to really make any difference. Good cosmetic shape overall, though. I listed it for $425. I'll probably get $375 to $400 for it. I'm ready to see it go and just let somebody else enjoy it. It'll be a good mower for somebody, but you know, I've just spent so many hours on it that I'm done. So I just wanted to give you all a quick, you know, Friday update. If the weekend goes well, I'll give you all a Monday update as well. Riding mower situation probably won't change very much, if any, in that amount of time. Push mower situation might. I'm gonna probably work on one or two of these right now, see what we can do with them. Until next time, hope y'all enjoy this update. As always, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook for real-time updates at Ellis Mowers 09. I appreciate y'all watching as always. And these mowers right here will provide a lot of YouTube content. So I'll be busy all summer. You'll be seeing new videos every Wednesday and Sunday, probably until the end of the summer. We'll try and keep y'all's content going up until I get my next push mower load from my wholesaler folks in the fall. So you'll see a lot of content going from there. A lot of riding mower content and whatnot. So as you can tell, I'm busy. I do this on the side, so I get to them when I can get to them. Got other projects in the house and stuff like that, so it's just kind of pick and choose your battles. Right now it's the heart of mower season. I'm choosing mowers as my battle. I'll choose the house and the bathroom renovation going as the battle probably after the July 4th holiday, when sales start slowing down. Again, thank y'all for watching. I'll catch y'all in the next video, and I appreciate all the subscribers. I appreciate Mixed Mowers mentioning me in the live stream earlier this week. I picked up a few subscribers from that as well. We're almost at 1250, guys. Keep it up. And if you like videos like this, feel free to subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.